Hey everyone, it's Jessica Edwards in Wilmington, North Carolina. So I had a conversation with somebody about staging, and specifically about if we recommend staging on every single listing, if we do the staging ourselves or bring somebody else in, and kind of how that all works. And I think a lot of people think of staging as this big sort of process and this big thing where all the furniture and stuff's coming out, new furniture's coming in, the whole property's being staged, if you will, and it's totally transformed. And that certainly is the case, but I look at staging, as a scale to 1 to 10, where that would be a 10. That would be a full-on staging, full-on, sort of project and done. But we recommend staging in different ways on every single property we list. So depending on where that falls in that scale, it may be just simple things like adding new pillows or bedding or whatever. It may be paint, it may be flooring, it may be lighting, but we certainly recommend things on every single property we list, and just about every single property we list is staged in some form or fashion, but it may not be a full-scale staging with new furniture and all those things like most people think of staging when you say that. But I think it's important to think about it on that scale, that it could be a very minimal things. It's just preparing the property to sell, preparing it to, maximize interest in the most amount of buyers possible. So you could have the most beautifully decorated house that was done by a professional, but it may be very specific taste, and we want you to be able to appeal to the most amount of buyers possible. So depersonalizing, really neutralizing colors and things like that can make a huge difference. It may be as simple as removing all the items off a shelf and then strategically putting, half the items back on. So I think staging is really important. And I think that it is something that needs to be done every time you sell a house, absolutely, no matter what. And it just depends on the property as to how much you do. And that's where, having a real estate agent that knows what they're doing can really help. It is certainly something that we offer, we include, and we give as part of our listing. And that's something that you get sort of as an added benefit when you do list with myself and team, is that you get that expertise. And some of that is expertise that comes only from, doing it for so long and really knowing what appeals to buyers and what doesn't, and sort of having that interior design eye, if you will. And that's something that you can't sort of just create. You have to really learn that over time. So anyways, just some thoughts on staging. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below. And of course, please check us out at thecarolinasfinest.com. Thanks for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day.